Hi guys, Sam from DIB Audiovisual. Just a quick blog post today on super simple lesson capture and streaming solutions. These solutions are applicable to all manner of spaces. In this case, we're looking at a lecture theatre. It can just as easily be a chapel, could be a science room, could be a food technology room, could be a specialised classroom, or any number of other scenarios. So just quickly, in this case here, we're using a ceiling mounted lumens P2Z camera strategically positioned towards the back of the room on a ceiling post. This is all designed pre-construction, but it can be fitted post-construction. You can see we have a control panel over here on the wall that controls the whole system, including selecting the lesson capture and starting the recording, selecting the mode. We've got a position here typically used for presentation, but we have two options: a wide field of view that captures the whole space with video, and a lectern position which captures the presenter in this location here. The system can then embed the content on the screen as a picture-in-picture or not. Just having a quick look around the system. In this case, we were using a ComBox control system to control it, and it's sitting on a side wall, looks similar to this. The ComBox control works effectively. The GUI is a little bit more limited than some of the other control systems that we might use. You can see, lecture capture selection to allow options there, changing the input, volume control, shutdown. It's pretty simple. And I think we have a close-up shot. It's pretty much the same screen. I just grabbed a couple of pictures from the folder to try and give you an idea. This is the site during construction, so you can see it was done during construction. And other little details not really related to lecture capture, but designing the idea of these lift out floor box lids below floor level just to provide, and then with big 100mm conduits linking around the theatre. These are all things thought about beforehand. A monitor output, so we can have a confidence monitor on the floor giving a live view of what's behind the presenter. This sort of built floor box scenario for these spaces where you want flexibility is a lot better than the prefab ones, especially if you plan good pathways underneath. Very effective. And what have we got here? Oh, so it's all controlled, or the gear sits in a rack, out the back. In this case, you can see a close-up shot of, in this case, the engine running the lesson lecture capture and streaming ability, an Extron SMP351 with a Kramer 4K capable matrix. A lot of this gear isn't necessarily required depending on what your system needs, but certainly a capture box that's capable of streaming to Facebook Live, YouTube Live, all these sorts of things can be handy, or other systems. In this case, it can publish to a Windows share, and we have just onto the side of the lecture area there, we have a little preview monitor, so that and the control panel is just around the corner, so the person can see when they have selected that. They can glance around here if they want to see what's going to be recorded. And again, we've put a little USB save plate here, so that if they want to plug a USB stick in and have a finished recording on that rather than collecting it from a server or some other location, they can do that also. So that's just a quick walkthrough and super simple lesson capture and streaming. Thanks, guys.